For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech Community College, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Competing today are Ravenscroft School and Enloe Magnet High School. Fist bumps all around. Very good. Takes a way to extend. All right. Very nice. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Welcome, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here at Wake Tech's Northern Campus. This is the opening round of the Brain Game playoffs. Everything is important here with the winning team advancing. So let's get started and meet the players who are here today. First up, from Enloe Magnet High School in Raleigh, we have Derek, Samuel, and Samson. That is Enloe, everyone. And from Ravenscroft High School in Raleigh, we have Luke, Ethan, and Henry. That is Ravenscroft, everyone. Players, remember that correct answers in Brain Games score you 20 points. An incorrect answer or failure to answer in the allotted time results in a loss of 20. Sweep any category and we will give you a 20-point bonus because we're just that way. Our players look ready to go. Let's get started with our first round of questions. In today's pop-up culture, we're testing you on your knowledge of Billboard's greatest artists of all time. Each correct answer will be the name of a musical artist or a group. So let's jump into Billboard's greatest artists. We'll start with Enloe Magnet. Number 7 on the list seems low since he's the king of pop. Who sang Smooth Criminal, Beat It, and Bad?
Our team's answer is Michael Jackson.
That is correct. Number 4 on the list. A court ruled she can't trademark the name Queen of Christmas. Who is this singer of All I Want for Christmas Is You, Fantasy, and One Sweet Day?
Our team's answer is Mariah Carey.
That is correct. And last pop-up culture for Enloe Magnet. Number 2 on the list is this seemingly immortal 4-piece rock band from the UK. With hits like Satisfaction, Honky Tonk Woman, and Start Me Up, they gather no moss.
Our team's answer is the Rolling Stones.
That is correct. All right, good job over there, Enloe. Now let's do pop-up culture with Ravenscroft. Number 5 on the list is this singer and children's book author nicknamed the Material Girl. Who is the singer of Lucky Star, Like a Prayer, and Vogue?
Our team's answer is Madonna.
Madonna is right. Number 3 on the list. He's an Atlanta resident, though he's from the UK. He's famous for his work on The Lion King and a song for Princess Diana, as well as hits like Rocket Man and Your Song.
Our team's answer is Elton John.
Elton John is right. And last pop-up culture for Ravenscroft, number 1 on the list is a 4-man band from Liverpool. John, Paul, George, and Ringo had hits like Hey Jude and Yellow Submarine. Who is this group?
Our team's answer is the Beatles.
That is correct. Man, nice job by the players on that first round there. Good job. Well, roll over, Beethoven. Our players don't need much help to keep from being a hard day's night on a Yellow Submarine. I'll stop crowbarring in Beatles references so we can get on to our next category, which is headliners. Players, it's all about current events and recent news items, so be sure to work together and earn some points on headliners. We'll start with Enloe Magnet. After 15 rounds of voting, what congressman was elected as Speaker of the House of Representatives?
Our team's answer is Kevin McCarthy.
That is correct. The Pineapple Express brought excessive rain to what state?
Our team's answer is California.
California is correct. And last headliner for Enloe, Namet Shafiq was named the first woman to be president of what Ivy League institution in New York City?
Our team's answer is Columbia.
Columbia is right. Now we're going over to Ravenscroft for headliners. Vatican City held a funeral in January for what former pope?
Our team's answer is Pope John.
That is incorrect. Enloe Magnet?
Our team's answer is Pope Benedict XVI.
That is the right pope. Okay, we're back over to Ravenscroft now. Governor Cooper recently banned what app from state-provided mobile devices?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe Magnet.
Our team's answer is TikTok.
TikTok is right. Now we're back to Ravenscroft for their last headliners. Challengers and Leopards were sent to Ukraine by the UK and Germany. What are these mobile weapon systems?
Our team's answer is tanks.
That is right. All right, we got a good crosstown matchup going on right now with Enloe and Ravenscroft. We're heading across America for our next category. Players, each correct answer here will be the proper name of a state. As for your clues, they'll be centered around the state nickname. So again, looking for the proper name of the state in across America. We'll start with Enloe Magnet. The Old Line State gets its name from its troops during the Revolutionary War and not from the Mason-Dixon line.
Our team's answer is Maryland.
Maryland is right. This western mountainous state entered the Union in 1876, earning it the name the Centennial State.
Our team's answer is Colorado.
Colorado is right. In the heart of Dixie, you will find the Yellowhammer State, named for its state bird.
Our team's answer is Alabama.
Alabama is right. All right, now we're moving on to Ravenscroft. Space might be the final frontier, but this state's nickname is the last frontier.
Our team's answer is Alaska.
Alaska is right. As a territory, it granted women the right to vote in 1869, earning it the name the Equality State.
Our team's answer is Wyoming.
Wyoming is right. And last across America for Ravenscroft. This state is the Peace Garden State because it shares the International Peace Garden with Manitoba, a 2-hour drive northeast of Minot.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe Magnet.
Team's answer is North Dakota.
North Dakota is right. Well, teams, well done. You've earned a breather here. When Brain Game returns, we'll be playing word power with units of measurement, and we'll explore the origins of popular ceremonial songs in arts and literature. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We have a great game going on here up at Wake Tech. Enloe Magnet in there at 300. Ravenscroft is at 120. We have 6 categories of play left to go. Lots of points still up for grab, everyone. Let's get back into our next set of questions. For today's word power, we're seeing how you measure up. Each correct answer will be a unit of measurement, and each clue will have the amount of letters in the word that we're looking for. So let's start units of measurement with Enloe Magnet. It has nothing to do with the military, but it comes from the corruption of a number. This 9-letter word is the equivalent of 2 weeks.
Our team's answer is fortnight.
Fortnight is right. Sticking with Enloe here, this 6-letter word can indicate understanding, but it's also a depth of 6 feet.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Ravenscroft.
Our team's answer is a league.
What we're looking for there is fathom is the right answer. All right, we're sticking with Enloe for one more word power, often associated with baskets. It's the equivalent to 32 pounds of oats or 48 pounds of barley, a 6-letter word that is 4 pecks.
Our team's answer is barrel.
That is incorrect. Ravenscroft?
Our team's answer is a bushel.
Bushel is correct. All right, now we're doing word power with Ravenscroft. It sounds like it could describe an Afghan hound. Often used in horse racing, this 7-letter word is 1/8 of a mile.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Furlong, the answer we're looking for. All right, this is back to Ravenscroft. This is the official unit of measurement for land in the EU. This 7-letter word is equivalent to 10,000 square meters.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is hectare.
That is right, hectare. You are correct. All right, we're back to Ravenscroft for one more word power. This word can mean a group. This 6-letter word is a length of 3 miles. A light brigade might charge half this distance.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is league. Well, and of course, as brain gamers, you're all certainly in a league of your own, are you not? Let's see how you do in our next category, arts and literature. We're going to show you some great works of art and clues to popular classics. You can show us some great teamwork and come up with the answers. All right, arts and lit begins with Enloe. This sculpture's name is the general term for artworks depicting Mary holding the body of Jesus. What is this world-famous Michelangelo work?
Our team's answer is the Immaculate Conception.
That is incorrect. Goes over to Ravenscroft.
I'd like to defer to Henry.
Our answer is Pieta.
That is correct. Good deference to Henry. All right, back to Enloe Magnet. He endorsed Edison's phonograph in an 1890 recording, but did not discuss the 1812 overture or his Sleeping Beauty opera. Who is this Russian?
Our team's answer is Tchaikovsky.
That is the right Russian. And last arts and lit for Enloe. The opera Midsummer Night's Dream features several of these that Mendelssohn decided needed a march. What is the name of that famous nuptial piece?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Ravenscroft.
I'd like to defer to Henry.
Our answer is the Marriage of Figaro.
Judges? That is incorrect. Wedding March is what we're looking for. All right. This is now Arts and Lit for Ravenscroft. A limestone bust of what queen was found in Egyptian ruins in 1912?
Our team's answer is Queen Nefertiti.
That is the right queen. You're correct. The author of this novel did meet Abraham Lincoln, but he probably didn't say her book started the Civil War. It did change public opinion about slavery. What is this Harriet Beecher Stowe work?
Our team's answer is Uncle Tom's Cabin.
That's right. And last arts and lit for Ravenscroft. A pianist. His fame grew with a long engagement at the Cotton Club. Who is this jazz composer of Mood Indigo and Take the A Train?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Yeah, probably not in you guys' collection. That is Duke Ellington in that one. All right, we've made it past the halfway point of today's game. That's a good accomplishment. When Brain Game returns, we've got a royal version of Name Game, and we're covering atomic experiments and medicinal herbs in rocket science. We will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After the second round of play, we have Enloe on the board with 320, and Ravenscroft is in there with 160. And Ravenscroft has a substitute in the game. Let's welcome him. Arnav is now in the game for Ravenscroft. Let's welcome him in. Veteran substitute. He's come in before. Well, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been in the news recently, answering a lot of questions. In today's Name Game, we're turning the tables, asking questions where Harry and Meghan are the answer. Players, each correct answer will contain the name Harry or Meghan. All right, we'll begin Meghan's and Harry's with Enloe Magnet. She was born Megan Pete and adopted her stage name because of her build. Who was the second female rapper to win the Best New Artist Grammy?
Our team's answer is Megan Thee Stallion.
That is correct. He was the president of the Society of American Magicians from 1917 to 1926. What escape artist invented the milk can escape?
I defer our answer to Derek.
Our team's answer is Harry Houdini.
Houdini is is correct. Good deferment there. And last name game for Enloe Magnet, she won the Golden Ball and the Golden Boot Awards at the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup. Who is this 2022 Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient?
Our team's answer is Megan Rapinoe.
That is right. Now we're moving Name Game over to Ravenscroft. He did not have a full middle name. Who was president of the United States from 1945 to 1953?
I'd like to defer to Henry.
Okay.
Our answer is Harry Truman.
Henry is right. Now, sticking with Ravenscroft from 2004 to 2017, she worked for Fox News and now has her own Sirius XM podcast. Who is this journalist who gained notoriety as a moderator who confronted Donald Trump over his treatment of women?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly is right. This is the last name game for Ravenscroft. You wouldn't be Looney Tunes if you didn't know he emigrated with his family from Poland in the late 1800s, who founded a film studio in 1923 with his 3 younger male siblings.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Harry Warner.
Harry Warner is Warner Brothers. You got it. All right. Players, pencils and scratch paper ready. It's time for crunching numbers. Remember, you now have twice as much time to answer these math problems. If you get stumped, you can always pass to the other team, so everyone should be working on a possible answer in this situation. Now, we're going to start crunching numbers with Enloe Magnet. Calculate the sum of the prime numbers between 50 and 60. Need something, Enloe.
I defer my answer to Samson.
All right.
112.
That is incorrect. Ravenscroft.
I defer my answer to Henry.
Our answer is 169.
The answer we're looking for is 102 to that question. All right, we are back with Enloe now. If 2 letters are selected at random without replacement from the words brain game, what is the probability that they are both A's?
Our team's answer is 1/36.
That is correct. All right. Now, one more crunching numbers for Enloe. Given a rectangular box with length 8 feet and width 5 feet, if the height increases by 4 feet, how many cubic feet does the volume increase?
I defer my answer to Derek.
Our team's answer is 160.
160 is right. Good deferments. Now, we are crunching numerically with Ravenscroft. Simplify the square root of x plus 1 squared plus 6x plus 15. All right, Ravenscroft needs something over there.
Our team's I defer my answer to Henry.
Our answer is x plus 4.
That is right. Now, sticking with Ravenscroft, in degrees per hour, what is the angular speed of the minute hand? Need something, Ravenscroft? Anything?
I defer my answer to Henry.
Our answer is 1/2.
That is incorrect. Enloe, would you like to try?
I defer our answer to Derek.
All right.
Our team's answer is 6 degrees.
That is incorrect. 360, the answer we're looking for. And let's wrap up crunching numbers with Ravenscroft. On line segment AD, AC equals 15, BD equals 17, AD equals 25. What does BC equal? Need something, Ravenscroft?
I defer my answer to Henry.
Our answer is pass.
Over to Enloe Magnet.
Team's answer is 7.
7 is right. All right. Teams, we've made it to our last set of questions before the final go-round. Today in rocket science, we're going to test your knowledge of astrophysics, geology, with a little botany sprinkled in there too. Remember, work together and be ready if the other team passes. Here's rocket science, starting with Enloe Magnet. The Rosette, Helix, Cat Eye, and Orion are all examples of what large gas clouds in space?
Our team's answer is Nebula.
Nebula is right. What early atomic experiment is named for the target of the experiment, a thin sheet of precious metal?
I defer my answer to Samson.
Gold foil experiment.
You are exactly right, Samson. Gold foil is right. And last rocket science for Enloe. Tommy Atkins is the most common cultivar of what tropical stone fruit? The national fruit of India that would be great in a lassi.
Our team's answer is mango.
Mango is correct. Now let's move over to Ravenscroft for rocket science. If you're counting vibrations of a tuning fork per second, you're measuring what quantity?
I'm going to defer my answer to Arnav.
Hertz.
That is incorrect. Enloe?
I defer my answer to Derek.
Our team's answer is frequency.
Frequency is right. Now we're back with Ravenscroft. Which type of rock represents about 73% of all the Earth's land surface and is formed from the slow accumulation of minerals?
Our team's answer is sedimentary.
Sedimentary is right. And last rocket science for Ravenscroft. What's known as a medicinal herb? Today it's classified as either loose leaf, head, or romaine. What is this leafy green vegetable?
Our team's answer is lettuce.
Lettuce is right. All right. Great job, teams. We've made it to the final stage. We're globetrotting after the break, testing our players' knowledge of international capitals and geopolitics. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along at home on your TV or your favorite device. If you want more information about the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to watch past episodes. Now, a quick judge review after our last round. Enloe got one of our crunching numbers questions correct. The adjusted scores are as follows now. After the regular round of play, Enloe Magnet at 620 and Ravenscroft at 200. Our judges sweat the details. We got it right now. Of course, up to 100 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's all-important final question. Each team determined how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your final question. Gaining independence in 2011, it is the newest widely recognized country. What is this African nation with Juba as its capital city? Players, you have 30 seconds to deliberate. Stay tuned. The final answer and the final scores when Brain Game returns. Welcome back, everyone, to today's final round of Brain Game. It all comes down to this. Players, we have the amount of points risked and your answers to the final question, which is gaining independence in 2011. It is the newest widely recognized country. What is this African nation with Juba as its capital city? Let's go to our teams now. Let's start with Ravenscroft. Please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is South Sudan.
That was correct. Brings your game total to 300. Good job on Ravenscroft's part, everyone, when they did well today. All right, Enloe, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is South Sudan.
Also correct. You risked 100 points. That brings their game total to 720. And with that score of 720, Enloe Magnet is today's Brain Game winner, everybody. How about that? All right. Congratulations to Enloe Magnet. Please join us next week as round one of the Brain Game playoffs continue next week with Research Triangle High School taking on Rocky Mount High School. Thank you for watching Brain Game, the smartest 30 minutes on TV. Good job, Arnav. You guys had good choice.